PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Intervention and Supports.
It's basically a way to recognize kids and their good behaviors in hopes of getting them to repeat those good behaviors.
We really want our community to know our goals in the district. How can my students be helpful to the district that they've been a part of for so many years?
What does being a bulldog mean to you guys?
It means like just being nice and kind to others.
Being a bulldog means you would be safe and you would help people even when no one is watching you.
My task to them was, I want you to tell the story in a way that matters to you, matters to other students, and to the community.
The being a bulldog. You know, when you say be a bulldog, we're just kind of all on the same page of what is a bulldog.
To me, being a bulldog means always being there for people even when they aren't there for you. Getting your work done, stuff like that, and just being kind of over.
At Celina Schools, we use a collaborative approach to learning and wellness with our staff and students. We want everyone to be healthy, safe, engaged, supported, and challenged. Our structure for this work is the Positive Behavior Intervention and Supports PBIS Framework. This framework allows us to work with all students and staff to meet their needs by providing positive and safe environments where students can learn and grow by offering a tiered level of support to meet individual needs. To be successful, our staff needs to know, where am I going, where am I now, and how do I get there?
Well, we hit the ground running really hard last year with our PBIS. We have different initiatives that we've embedded into our school. Some examples are we do Friday clubs. So there's different clubs and activities like dissection club, a puzzle club, board games. We have a game room. We have different initiatives that on Fridays, if the kids show positive behaviors, then they get to go to a Friday club. And the great thing about it is it starts over every single week.
We started implementing PBIS a couple years ago. This is not just at the high school. This is a district-wide intervention that we're working on.
I've seen a lot of positive changes. We have a lot of common language. We talk about being a bulldog, and which is being safe, respectful, responsible in here. And I think the students are aware of what their expectations are of our school and all of the teachers as well. So I think they're following directions and making good choices and doing the right thing more than possibly before, because we're really reiterating what being a bulldog is all about.
Where are we going? Celina's district PBIS team, which includes district leaders, building principals, school counselors, and teachers, is working to enhance safe, predictable school-wide environments where students can learn and grow socially, emotionally, and academically. The team uses several tools to measure progress, including a tiered fidelity inventory, the TFI, a self-assessment survey, the SAS, and a student climate survey in grades 1 through 12. These tools help us to reflect upon the following areas: implementation levels of PBIS programs in each building, adult perception of school climate and PBIS programs, student perception of school climate and PBIS programs. Our goal is to increase our adult implementation score to 70% by the end of the 24-25 school year, as well as to increase our student climate survey results to 85% of our students reporting that they feel valued and supported by caring adults at school, connected to their school community, and participants in the PBIS initiative. Where are we now? We've been keeping track of our PBIS implementation levels from our TFI for the past 3 years. As you can see from this chart, the first column shows each one of our school buildings, and then the percentage of implementation in each year starting with 2021, 2022, and 2023. How will we get there? Well, during our review of the TFI, SAS, and student climate survey data, it was determined that all buildings would benefit from increasing our communication of information to staff and students to define expectations and increase consistency in each building. Objectives: adult behaviors. By the end of the 24-25 school year, 70% of teachers will fully have in place the school-wide features of PBIS, including classroom, non-classroom, and individual elements of PBIS, creating safe and predictable environments where students can learn and grow socially, emotionally, and academically as measured by surveys. Student behaviors. In order for students to learn and grow socially, emotionally, and academically, By the end of the 24-25 school year, 85% of students will respond to student climate surveys stating they feel valued, supported by caring adults at school, connected to their school community, and participants of the PBIS initiative. Action steps. Number 1. Building PBIS teams will continue to refine systems to increase the level of consistency among staff members in implementing PBIS. 2. Data regarding student well-being will be collected more frequently at each building to help determine students who need behavior support beyond the Tier 1 PBIS system. 3. Building teams will develop and refine systems for students who require Tier 2 and Tier 3 PBIS support using student behavior data. 4. The district PBIS team will explore options for providing training with behavioral specialists to all teachers in the district. 5. Building teams will work to increase communication of PBIS information to families and community stakeholders. 6. In 24-25, our students, staff, and PBIS teams will take surveys to assess progress towards the goals.
We have made significant progress this year and are close to reaching our implementation goal of 70%. We are extremely proud of the efforts of our students and staff and look forward to helping our students to be a bulldog.